Welcome everyone. Today I'm reviewing the SoundPEATS Free2 Classic wireless earbuds. This is a new earbud from SoundPEATS. It's being released here in late March 2022. And SoundPEATS sent me these, the spiritual successors to the SoundPEATS True Free2s for my unbiased opinion. If you're watching this in the first week that I released this video, SoundPEATS will be offering these for $19, but their normal price is $29. So if you're watching it in the first week, go ahead and pick these up for 19 bucks using the links in the video description and save yourself 33%. Now let's swing around and actually check out the SoundPEATS Free2 Classics. This is pretty much an entry-level earbud. There's not a ton in the pack other than those 3 sets of silicone ear tips and a charging cable. And of course you get the new case design from SoundPEATS. This case has a textured leather looking finish to it. It's got that racing stripe all the way around the outside. It's got a very subtle SoundPEATS logo here on the back above the USB-C charging port. The case is, I would say, very functional. The lid stays open supremely well. The buds are emblazoned with that awesome SoundPEATS logo in silver. Off to the side, offset. I think it looks like a Superman logo. They got these cool microphone looking things in silver up in the front, which is really nice. And again, these are easy to get out. Just take them away from the charging connectors, put them back in. The lid stays shut. You've got the one light on the front that's indicating the charging status. The buds are super tiny. The case itself doesn't stay upright too much, but it'll stay open. The case is so good, it'll stay open even if you lay it on its back. These are a tiny earbud, reminiscent a lot of the SoundPEATS Mini and Mini Pro. Very different than the SoundPEATS True Free2's shape, which was much more elongated. This design actually stays in my ear very, very well, in fact. And these SoundPEATS Free2 Classics have a tremendous battery life. Take a look at the cases, actually. The new Free2 Classic compared to the old SoundPEATS True Free2. And you'll see that this is a tremendously smaller case design. The lid stays open a lot better, and your battery life is just rocking out on the Free2 Classics. Way more battery life, with 8 hours of battery life over the SoundPEATS True Free2s, which was only 4 hours of battery life. And again, take a look at that bud comparison. You're looking at a substantially smaller earbud in the new Free2 Classic. And I would say that the logo pops a lot more on the new SoundPEATS earbuds. You don't have that wingtip like you had on the old True Free2, but I don't think you need it because the new earbuds are so small, they're so stable, the way that they fit in your ears. I really don't think you need it so much, but it is a pretty significant size downgrade, which in technology and in earbuds is actually an upgrade. This textured finish, I think, gives it that visual pop that I kind of like. You're not going to see any scratches on this very easily, and it's going to definitely hold up to abuse in general a lot better. Overall, the Free2 Classics are going to give you 30 hours of battery life using the case. Again, it has that one indicator light on the front indicating how much battery life is left. That light will come on anytime you put a bud in there. You can see on the earbuds, you get a visual indicator that they are charging when you put them in the case. These earbuds are an IPX5 rated, so they are workout, sweat, rain ready, but they are not submergible in water like the older True Free2s were. Either of the earbuds will work in mono mode with the Free2 Classics. They have AAC and SBC audio for high definition audio playback, and they work really well for watching videos on both YouTube and Netflix. They do not have active noise cancellation, they do not have a gaming mode, and they do not have any kind of ambient or pass-through mode, but they don't need it. At this price point, this is an entry-level earbud, and what they do very well. Starting with the sound, let's get into it. They have a 6mm driver, and they are sized and shaped, like I said, smaller than the older True Free2s. They are much more like the new Minis or the Mini Pros. These sit super light and gentle in my ears. They stay put no matter what I do. And I think somehow they made them small and they made them more secure in my ears. And I think that that's going to provide a lot more people with a good fit wearing the Free2 Classics than they would have with the true Free2s. Plus, they get decent noise isolation in here. I just think a lot more people are gonna find them to be a comfortable fitting earbud, and I think they have a lot of pop to the visual looks of them. Now, SoundPEATS always has fantastic controls on their earbuds. The Free2 Classics are absolutely no exception. The controls on these are rock solid. That includes the volume controls. They work with super gentle touches. The layout is really intuitive. Now let's go outside and check out the mics.
Today I'm going to be checking out the microphones on the SoundPEATS Free2 Classic. This is an entry-level earbud from SoundPEATS. That's a big truck going by in the background. That's going to give us a serious test of the microphone's ability to block out noise in the background. I don't know a lot about the microphones on the Free2 Classic, so this is really a test to determine how strong they'll work in a condition like a real-world condition of trying to make a phone call with a ton of traffic going by in the background. So far, so good, and that is going to conclude the microphone test of the Free2 Classic.
All right, let me know what you think of the Free2 Classics mics in the comments. Now, this is a very inexpensive earbud, and to me, what they've done here with the Free2 Classics is they have given them a decent amount of bass. I would say it's somewhere above the Minis amount of bass, and I would say less than the larger two Free2's bass. I do like the amount of bass that they've provided in the earbuds out of the box. I think the roll-off signature is nice, and they do pump out a decent amount of bass for this price point, and for the kind of music that I listen to, they're absolutely acceptable. Their mids and vocals, on the other hand, they work better than the Minis. They're forward, they're clear, all kinds of music that I have in my playlist. I think that the mids and the vocals work really well on the True Free Classics. Now, their highs, I would say, is another area where they improved over the true Free2s, but they are absolutely nowhere near as bright as, let's say, the Mini Pros, but they also don't cost anywhere near as much as the Mini Pros. So I'm going to give you a little radar diagram here on the main points between the two options, between the three options, so that you can kind of understand where the Free2 Classics rank amongst the different peers in the SoundPEATS lineup. Now, if you're listening to hip hop, you're gonna get solid bass, right? You're gonna get clear mids, you're gonna get clear highs, you're gonna get decent image sound quality, and you're gonna be able to see and hear in your mind's eye, I guess, where the instruments are across that soundstage. You'll be able to pick out details in the music and both the location and the different instruments, but let's just say that it's not a super massive experience. The soundstage is not as open or as expansive as it would be in a more expensive set of earbuds. Now, let's check out the max volume on the SoundPEATS Free2 Classics. That is a massively loud earbud, coming in at 108 decibels on my old school sound level meter. So here are my kudos to SoundPEATS on the Free2 Classics. They improved both of the things I suggested they improved about the true Free2s, which are their mics and their battery life. They improved both, and they absolutely, not in my opinion, factually still managed to lower the price of the Free2 Classics. That is pretty impressive, if I might say so. You take the Free2 Classics along with the quality build and the good sound for music and movies, these are an easy entry-level earbud recommendation. Can you get better features and sound quality? Yes, by going out and paying more money, you absolutely can. Do you need to pay more money? That is up to you. Obviously, it's a personal decision, but in my opinion, this is a very solid entry-level earbud, and that will wrap up my review of the SoundPEATS Free2 Classics. If you made it this far in the video, thanks for watching. Don't forget to click that subscribe button, and stay safe, everyone.